Hi everyone, this is Elizabeth here, and I just wanted to give you some announcements for this upcoming week, and then also to give you a little bit of information about run-on sentences. We haven't gotten to it yet because I'm trying to go incrementally through the grammar points, and there's just a lot to learn. But some of you are really curious about it, which is just like completely fantastic. So I want to give you a little preview about that and a little bit of instruction about that through this video, and again, to make some announcements. Okay, so first announcement is that I am going to be going on leave on October 4th. So on that day, Ellie Porter Webb is going to take over the grading and question answering for this course. And that should be really, really fantastic for you. She's great. You'll still see my face talking in videos and such, and Ellie will add to the weekly modules as she sees fit. So if you have any questions about that, please let me know. I'm going to be talking to her again this Wednesday. So all should be good with that. I'm really proud of your work so far. You're really doing a great job. One of the things that was pointed out to me is that sometimes folks watch the videos last, which is actually fine, but sometimes your questions will be answered in the videos. So if you can prioritize watching the videos first, that can be really helpful to you. I don't mind, and Ellie does not mind being asked questions, even if they're in the videos. Maybe I should just speak for myself about that, but I believe that Ellie will be fine with it too. But this is just something that might help you to maybe be less frustrated. I was considering maybe changing the deadlines of the video quizzes to earlier to kind of facilitate that. I think I'm not going to do that, but just for your own sake, if you watch the videos, you should be good. The other thing is that I can see how much time folks have been logged on to Canvas. And so obviously, sometimes you're just logged on to post assignments and such. So you don't have to have like this big amount of time that you've been logged on to Canvas. But I do see that a couple of folks have only been on Canvas from like 1 to 3 hours. And that's not enough to be able to do the course. So make sure that you are spending enough time on Canvas. Again, this is for you. It's not for me, but to be the most successful. That's really important. Keep communicating with me like you are. You guys are doing a great job with annotations, and you're doing a great job also with your essay writing. You're really putting a lot of passion into it, which is something that can't be taught. And I'm just like really grateful. I'm also really grateful for how well you guys are responding to each other with the mindfulness prompts, and then also in the discussions about process. So good feedback. Keep up the good work. Keep asking questions as they occur to you. So second thing here, run-ons and fragments. Okay, so the most common thing that happens is that people want to arrange their sentences by topic. So let me just give you an example of that. I like pizza. I also like popcorn. So a lot of folks would just write that all as one big sentence without punctuation in between. Now, why would you do that? Well, that's very logical because pizza, popcorn, both foods, very related. But grammatically, that's not how it works. So, in order to have a complete sentence, you need to have a complete thought, a subject, and a verb. So in I like pizza, I is the subject, like is the verb, and pizza is the completed thought. And then you have a new sentence, or what's also called an independent clause, a new independent clause. I like popcorn. There, I is the subject, like again is the verb, and popcorn is the completed thought. So if you don't have a period in between those two completed thoughts with subjects and verbs, then you have a run-on sentence. There's 3 ways to fix it. You could put a period in a capital. You could put a semicolon. If you put a semicolon, don't capitalize the letter after it. Semicolon means you do not have to capitalize the letter. So you could do period, semicolon, or you could do a comma and a conjunction like and. I like pizza, comma, and I like popcorn. Okay, so that's just sort of like a mini overview of run on sentences. Fragments just mean that you do not have one of the components. So, for example, you're missing a complete thought, a subject, or a verb. So, if you just say, because I like popcorn, that's not a complete thought, right? Your sentence has to have a complete thought. So, there's more information about this around page 70 of your book. And you'll go over it as time goes on as well. So I hope that that's a helpful overview. If it still doesn't make sense, it's actually fine, because we will continue to go over it, or you can ask me questions about it. Again, that was like the super speedy breakdown of it, but just so that you have a sense of it, you're not organizing your sentences by topic. It really is fully grammatical, so you have a subject, a verb, and a completed thought. And this week, what we're working on is subjects and verbs. So that's you'll be able to identify them, and then from there, you'll be able to make sure that they agree, and then from there, you'll be able to make sure that you have complete sentences. Okay? All right, so I hope that you have a great week this week, and I'm looking forward to getting your work.